Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Virgo for the week of January 9th, 2023. Hello, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing, and thank you for everyone who has. So this week, lots of going on. On Monday, the Lilith moon moves into your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing till October 2023. Then we have Eros, the secondary planet in the sign of Mars, going direct, so it's going to help with the movement energy. And also for a lot of you who have been who have your own business, who have been struggling with your money sector, this is going to really help with your money sector now. And then on top of that, you got four freaking planets, man, in your 8th house. So this is a beautiful time. But I would also be careful with that. Count how many damn planets you have in Aries as well, because you could be super accident prone. I'm talking nasty. So be careful with that. All right. Also, let me see, Juno on Friday, which is the 4th one, will enter your 8th house. So this could be like soulmates. This could be a great time for love, serious love relationships if you're looking. So the Lilith moon in Leo in your 12th house of subconscious and self-undoing, whether you realize it or not, you have a dark side of nature. Everybody does, okay? And you delve too deeply into certain matters in your life. You believe that other people are the problem, and perhaps they are. However, you need to focus on lighter matters. You're apt to get lost in the imaginary world rather than focusing on the ordinary, the mundane matters. You can put this ability to concentrate for long periods to a good use later in life, but first, you have to learn some self-discipline. So those of you who are like probably 40 and under, you're going to have this problem. And then those of you who have 40 and up, you know, you're going to love this energy because you can see things all the way through at this time. You believe that you give, and you get little in return. In fact, you might not be aware of just how much others are doing for you. In fact, it's highly possible that you are the one who is taking, and not acknowledging the support that you are actually receiving. The positive side of Leo is honestly, you know these traits exist in you and that you need to address them, and you will do so. You need to acknowledge your need to shine, the support that others offer you, and the gratitude that you truly feel. Once you have done this, then you are able to give back. The Lilith moon's gift to you at this time to bring unconscious or self-defeating behavior into the light of day, where it can no longer run amok. So you may have an opportunity to achieve great things in cooperation with other people, either your loved ones close to home or co-workers that you deal with. Tuesday this week, friends and family members could be inviting you to come over for the holidays, or just coming over in general, you know, or you could be like planning a group trip with family members or family at this time. You can be reconnecting with people from your past with this energy, and you can be getting your sorry and this is dealing with people that you had a falling out with. For others of you, you can feel a deeper connection with certain relationships, or even making an emotional connection with others in your life. You could be spending time with that one friend at this time. You tend to put those new relationships that you're making on a pedestal, so I would be careful with that, or you're just focusing a lot of your time and energy on that one person this week. So this is a good time to clear the air with certain situations or problems that you had with people from the past. This can be certain conversations that you're having with others. This is a time that you need to have these conversations. For others of you, this could be you being released from certain obligations that no longer apply in your life. For others of you, this is finally letting go of the bone, healing from certain situations. So success can bring healing, or you could be getting your sorry at this time and really knowing how the other person felt and how remorseful they felt towards you, okay? I feel like, or you could be getting your closure in a situation and you have the ability now to move on. I feel like, you know, if you've been trying to quit certain habits, you could be going back on those habits because of the stresses that are around you at this time, and delving more into the fantasy life, the Lilith moon in the 12th house. So this could be a time where you may have to stick your fingers into that willpower energy and work through your inner demons. All right. On Wednesday, emotional and intense confrontation may arise within your family or personal life, and you need to control this need to control the people you love and care for. Okay. You may feel an urgency to shelter and protect these individuals, but circumstances now threaten the security you deem necessary. One of these people may force you to alter your current living situation by leaving home, or you may find a love relationship breaking up due to jealousy and control issues and lack of communication. There may be disagreements regarding the discipline and rearing of children in the household, which further aggravates an already tense situation. Transforming experiences can occur now, such as you dealing with grief and sorrow and letting go of loved ones, or of your most cherished ideas and desires and letting them go for the time being. Careful with your giving energy at this time, because you are attracting codependent relationships. You could find yourself driving somebody around everywhere, or maybe you're dealing with somebody or that's dealing with an addiction issue as well, and they could be financially dependent on you. The Lilith moon here, you're more about your fantasy world, and you could be dealing with your reality and your responsibilities. For some of you, you can't deal with those things, and so these things are going to cost you money, and therefore, because of that, or maybe you want to be about your needs, wants, and desires, and you can't be, so you're going to delve into your bad habits. Okay, so you really need to work on that willpower. This is a time that you could be very much about your freedoms. I feel like you may even have like a lack of communication going on with your partner, because you want to be more individualistic at this time, and you could be more in quiet mode and kind of go off and be more about your friends or your buddies and doing your own thing. So this could create a lot of tension between your partner, marriage, love relationship. You're aggressively individualistic at this time. This could be some self-realizations at this time you're not ready to go through. So again, you could be playing the blame game with other people instead of taking accountability for your own actions and causing the situation. You may not be ready to accept a new way of looking at life at this time. You could be subject of strange and confusing experiences, and these experiences now will challenge you in a way that you've always looked at life, and it's like really it could be like making you go inward and kind of like acknowledging what you are doing, or acknowledging what kind of person you are. So that's what's happening here. You have to change your way of thinking and be more adaptable at this time. I feel like you tend to idealize certain relationships going on in your life, and you see what you want to see at this time. You may have some lessons with love. Maybe you're reading too much into a flirting at this time, or you may want to ground yourself at this time. You're very artistic. You're very romantic. For some of you, you do have there is a possibility to meet that one that is a perfect match for you, but Mercury is in retrograde and Uranus is in retrograde, so as quickly as this person comes in is as quickly as they leave. They may even ghost you at this time as well, so this person may not be reliable. So I would talk to this person and get to know this person and just date. I wouldn't get emotionally invested into the situation just yet. On the 12th at 3:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mars goes direct in your 10th house. So there's a beautiful energy. Not really a great time for business picking up, because again, we have, even though the 8th house is going to help it, but at the same time, when it comes to the growth, Apollo, which is like Mercury, is in retrograde as well in the 10th house. So this could be like on the job training happening. This could be a great time for those of you who are into like sports, like training for things and stuff like that. This could be certain people being replaced at work, and you have the possibility of being put in a leadership position. So this could be whoever has to leave your life at this time. Let them leave your life. You're ambitious. You're seeking power through your career. This may involve a battle for top position. You need autonomy and independence in your profession. You may prefer to work alone. You may be ambitious to get ahead at the moment, but lack the steam to see it all the way through. Contemplate personal career objectives, but make your decisions about your career later. You could be reevaluating your career direction, either because you have too much energy or you want more freedom at this time to do what you want to do, okay? If you're trying to save money, because as quickly as money comes in, as quickly as it leaves now, so it's not the best time for impulsive buying decisions at this time. When it comes to investment opportunities, be careful because you're going to regret your decision later on, especially with Mercury still in retrograde at this time. So when we have Uranus going direct, this could be just a money pit, or just it's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to see your investment pay off at all, and you may regret the decision later because of unexpected expenditures that are going to crop up during this time period. So not the best week for investing your money. The first card I come up with is the Page of Coins. For some of you, you can find another source of income at this time with this energy here, or this is new experiences and new beginnings coming up for you. For others of you, this is gossiping at this time, but also listen to your own words of wisdom and advice at this time. The King of Swords, I feel like some people could be gossiping or stirring up trouble at this time, but you could also be staying out of the situation at this time. Not your circus, not your monkey, not your problem with this energy, and kind of ignoring the gossip and the drama that's happening around you at work. The Eight of Swords, you could be going through it emotionally yourself at this time as well, so this could be like an emotionally confusing time for you, or you could be more quiet in your head with this energy, or whatever is going on here with the drama, you could be handling it differently and having a different conversation. There's a lot of confusion going on. You don't know who started what or what happened exactly, kind of situation. So not your circus, not your monkey, not your problem with this energy. So you're just kind of like trying to stay out of the way with this energy. The Wheel of Fortune card does bring about a turn of events coming up for some of you this week with this energy. The Strength card, overcoming obstacles at this time. You're more about your peace. You're more about creating your own reality with this energy. So you're definitely staying away from the drama at this time. This could also be overcoming certain obstacles, or this is certain obstacles, especially with the 8th house, may no longer apply in your life. So this could be like career or business starts to pick up and things start moving forward in your endeavors. The Ace of Swords, in the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. I see confrontation happening. I wouldn't get involved in the gossip at this time. Somebody trying to throw you under the bus. I would be careful also who you talk to, because this could be a situation here where other people are going to get jealous, or it could be a situation here where like somebody's going to say to your spouse or your significant other, oh, I saw so and so talking to la la la, you know, and you're going to be like, oh my God, and then it's going to get you all worked up, and really it didn't happen like that, okay? And what happened if the person needed gas money or something? It could be like a situation like that. So, you know, I see that happening at this time. For others of you, you can be getting clarity on a situation that was going on around you. May not have nothing to do with you, but you're getting clarity about what was going on or what transpired at this time with this energy. So I wouldn't be so quick to assume, and I wouldn't be so quick to jump at people at this time, because you think you know but you don't. I feel for some of you here, you can be going through it emotionally during this time period as well. For others of you, this is more of a time of contemplation and meditation at this time, not really moving forward with this energy this week. For some of you, this is a busy week for you with all these sword cards, okay? So, and also others of you, you could be rehashing the past in your head. You're not over certain things that transpired during this time period, and you're still like rehashing this storyline in your head about certain things that happened to you or happen around you at this time, and kind of like having like a little bit of a PTSD moment with this energy. So try to work on letting that energy go at this time. You know, all it's doing is showing you where you need to heal in your life, you know, so just take it as an opportunity for you to let go and heal from this energy, and also to move on from this energy, because obviously for some of you, you're still hurting about it. It's still bothering you. This could be dealing with the one that got away with this energy as well. The Four of Swords, confrontation coming up. Somebody else, you need to keep your receipt at this time, because definitely people are pointing fingers at each other for mistakes that were made. So I would be careful at this time. I feel like you're going to have to like rehash things, or certain situations are going to come up that you don't really necessarily remember. I feel, not your circus, not your monkey, not your drama. Just stay out of it. This is a time more so for meditation, reflection, introspection, not really like getting involved in the drama. The Star card, manifesting what you want. You can be inspired by what other people are doing at this time, either on the internet or what other people are doing around you in your life, and you can be taking like a page from them, and you could be copying them and making something your own at this time with this energy. The Judgment card, a great time for contracts and negotiations happening at this time, or if you're dealing with court and litigations, that could be going your way. Whatever's heavy on your mind at this time, I feel like you're either manifesting it in your life, or this is hope coming true at this time, and this could be like hope reigning supreme. So certain things you're gonna get at this time. So even though you're not doing anything about it, you're moving in the right direction. I feel like for others of you at this time with this energy, you see people for who they are, and you don't like what you see, okay? And this could be people throwing you under the bus, or maybe they act really bad during crisis at this time, and you don't like that. I feel for others of you, this is a great time for life coaches, natural healers, therapists with this energy. The Four of Swords, you can be more about your stability, your peace of mind, and your financial security at this time, okay? So you're not really trying to rock the boat at this time. You're not really trying to take any chances. I think that you're manifesting things into your life, okay? So keep the energy positive. Busy time period for you, burning the candles at both ends of the stick this week. I feel like you can be passionate about business, and not the best time for investments. I feel like you could be very compassionate at this time towards other people, and you could be financially taking care of other people at this time with this energy, or showing support at this time with other people as they're going through their own situation in their life as well. You could be more invested in other people's drama with this energy. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with inheritance this week. This could also be dealing with like IRS checks at this time coming in as well. So this could be good news with money with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with like a family estate at this time. I see lots of thoughts of future. For some of you, you can be recommitting yourself to your goals this week. The Eight of Cups, I feel like you're ready to walk away from certain situations that are going on in your life. Maybe this money situation turning around for you is going to help you move on from certain situations, or you might end up quitting your job because of this. I do feel like for some of you, this could be creating a legacy for your family. So for some of you, this could be getting health insurance. Not health insurance, what is that? Like the will thing at this time, and preparing your will kind of thing for your family. So to take care of your family in case anything happens to you kind of situation. So I feel like that could be going on this week as well. I feel like for some of you here, you could be moving out of your parents' house to go find yourself at this time and to be more independent, or you could be leaving your relationship, your marriage, to go find yourself and to be more independent. For others of you, you're more about your freedom at this time. So this could be like quitting your job and doing something that's easier. Those of you who are 50 and older, you could be more about your freedom at this time with this energy, and wanting to be more about, life outside of work, So you could find yourself, wanting just an easy job, something that you don't have to think about, and something that you could just do and then go home, all right? I feel for others of you, family has a lot of influence over you and control over you, and they kind of move your head, and you do what they tell you to do, and you go ahead and do it. I feel for others of you, You're more about your sanity. You can also be using this time to really work on yourself with this energy and investing in yourself in self-care with this energy as well. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up. Again, contracts and negotiations. Be careful what you wish for. You might get it. I feel also truth is going to be revealed to you this week as well. The Five of Cups, I feel that something is very upsetting around you, and you may not be thinking logically at this time with this energy, okay? So I see you going through that. I feel like you're being triggered at this time with certain things that you're going through. Maybe you're rehashing certain fights in the past at this time with this energy, or experiencing similar situations that have triggered you. So this is a time where logic kind of goes out the door at this time, and you're kind of like emotionally going through it. For some of you, you could be working like part-time work while you go to school with this energy as well. For others of you, this is you being afraid of rejection with this energy and more concerned about what other people think of you. Maybe you're more concerned about what family thinks of you, and you want everybody to like you with this energy, and it's okay if they don't like you. They can kiss your grits. You're fabulous. The Ten of Wands, taking on more responsibilities or taking on other people's responsibilities or agendas at this time. Whatever it is, whatever weight you're carrying at this time, know that you may be carrying it for a little while. The Knight of Coins, the mind on the money and the money on the mind. This could be money worries. I feel like you can be coming up with get rich quick schemes at this time. The cards are telling me not to really worry about money at this time with this energy. The Six of Coins, you can be very giving with this energy. I feel like you may be taking on other people's responsibilities at this time, or dealing with other people's agendas with this energy. So I would be careful with this because it could be too much for you. The Knight of Wands, coming up with get rich quick schemes at this time. I feel for some of you, this could be a fun time with love. For some of you, you and your partner could be going on a romantic excursion. For others of you, you and your partner could be traveling. This could be you and your partner taking your relationship to the next step. So there could be some engagements coming up at this time, or weddings happening, or moving in together. For others of you, I see you reconnecting with people from your past, or you could be reconnecting with an ex or somebody that you had a crush on. Your perspective and outlook on life is going to be changing. I feel like you could be very much the perfectionist at this time as well, and you expect the same thing out of everybody else. So try to go more with the flow. Try to enjoy the wrenches that are happening in your life, because those are the best moments, is when things don't work out exactly as planned, okay? I do see you happy on a financial and emotional level this week. I do see you complaining because you're not enjoying and being in the moment at this time. Whatever load that you're carrying is worth carrying. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself with this energy as well. I do feel like for some of you, somebody is definitely sticking a knife in your back, not literally, figuratively, okay? And they are, so you may have to keep your receipts this week as other people try to get you in trouble for things that you're not doing, okay? So just be aware of that. I think it's because you're just too quiet into yourself. For others of you, you could be working on a top secret project at this time. For those of you in the entertainment industry, you're definitely working on a top secret project this week. For others of you, you could be crushing on somebody as well and not really saying anything about it. I do feel like this is a great time for teachers or giving testimony in court. I love you, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses. Mwah.